Good afternoon, and welcome to the First Congregational Church of Webster Groves, Webster's first church and a member congregation of the United Church of Christ. We are gathered on the ancient lands of the Osage and Missouri peoples. I am Dave DeNoon, the pastor of the church, and this is our 11th, Cliff, 11th Jazz Noël, which is a program of our Ministry of Imagination, Creativity, and the Arts, led by Reverend Cliff Airy and featuring the Oikos Jazz Ensemble and the Logos Readers. I'm so glad you could join us. Each year at this time, we find ourselves honoring the birth of Jesus of Nazareth and retelling familiar stories. Each year at this time, at First Congregational Church, we find ourselves reimagining those same stories. This year, we reimagine the tale of the Magi who brought gifts to the Christ child. Were they kings? Not according to the author of that Gospel of Matthew. Were there three Magi? Not unless there were as many of them as there were gifts. Go to the beginning of chapter 2 in your handy-dandy pew Bible, chapter 2 of the Gospel according to Matthew. If you doubt me, you can check it out for yourself. No, this story, it deserves some retelling, some reframing, some reimagining. I'm here all week, ladies and gentlemen. And our narrators and magi are ready to supply that. The Journey of the Magi by T.S. Eliot. A cold coming we had of it, just the worst time of the year for a journey, and such a long journey. The ways deep and the weather sharp, the very dead of winter. There were times we regretted, and the night fires going out, and the lack of shelters, and the cities hostile, and the towns unfriendly, and the villages dirty and charging high prices. A hard time we had of it. At the end, we preferred to travel all night, sleeping in snatches, with the voices singing in our ears, saying that this was all folly. We arrived at evening, not a moment too soon, finding the place. It was, you may say, satisfactory. All this was a long time ago, I remember, and I would do it again. But all journeys have regrets, missing moments, quests not achieved, agendas unfulfilled, questions, more questions than answers, clarifying that the journey is not over. There is more yet to discover. What will your journey reveal?
Welcome to the darkest time of the year.
When winter's sun lingers below the horizon.
When raw, cold wisps of breath punctuate each word spoken.
And we realize that our life is really a journey.
A journey into the shadows.
A journey defined by buts.
Where are we going? What strange oracle illuminates our path?
An ominous star, to be sure. But what does it foretell?
Listen, do you not catch a whisper in the night air? A word of warning?
A foreboding alarm?
A song, an announcement, a blessing.
The seasons change, the sun grows dim, and winter's wind does chill the air as day slips into endless night. The darkness reigns and blurs my sight, and winter's deep entombing sleep overwhelms my soul. With tears I weep, and as I journey on my way, I dream again of sun-filled days.
My voice, oh God, this night, please hear my song of pure delight. Oh, keep me safe within your grace, and bless my journey with your embrace. Oh, light of light, oh holy light, shine through my darkness to ease the light as I call upon the realm above. Please fill me with your holy love.
Yet as we wander through each day, the shadows lengthen, obscure my way, and in the dark night of the soul, we seek your blessing to make us whole. Though I see breezes to chill the air, and each step is burdened with much to bear, but in despair we brave the night and journey onward toward holy light.
The story is ancient, canonized in gospel proclamation.
The story is timeless, a wonderment to every generation.
The story is now a narrative for life's journey.
The story begins. In the time of King Herod, after Jesus was born in Bethlehem of Judea,
Magi from the east came to Jerusalem asking, "Where is the child who has been born King of the Jews?"
For we observed his star in the east and have come to pay him homage.
Magi, they called us. Astrologers studying the sky, seeking cosmic significance.
Wise sages, we delved into the ancient texts, studied incantations, pondered prophecies.
Magi indeed, wise certainly, but in reality, we are simply curious seekers of truth. Curious
Seekers
of the truth.
The story continues. Word soon spread of the Magi's arrival.
When King Herod learned of this, he was frightened, and all Jerusalem with him.
So Herod called together all his advisors, the chief priests and scribes.
Then he demanded answers.
What was foretold of the King of the Jews?
And where was this so-called Messiah to be born?
We may have been strangers from afar, but we knew the stories, the lore of cultures.
And these people had a rich heritage of prophets and truth tellers.
Their traditions spoke of the one who was to come, liberating them from their oppressors, Emmanuel.
O come, Emmanuel, and ransom captives Israel.
That mourns in lonely exile here,
Until the child of God appears. Rejoice, rejoice,
The story continues. Herod's advisors told him of Micah's prophecy.
The Messiah would be born in Bethlehem of Judea.
For it is written, "And you, Bethlehem, and the land of Judah are by no means the least among the rulers of Judah.
For from you shall come a
ruler who is to shepherd my people Israel."
And Herod trembled at these words.
In Bethlehem, of course. Looking back, we should have known.
But we were so intent on observing celestial phenomenon, we just assumed we would be guided the entire way.
Yet ancient words can be an anchor, keeping us from drifting astray.
The everlasting light, the hopes and fears of all the years are met in thee tonight. The Magi saw a mystery, a glow from a star above, a prophecy from long ago, announcing holy love. A child of lowly birthing would break the bonds of fear and shepherd in a realm of peace for those both far and near.
Having received this information, Herod secretly called for the Magi.
Questioning and probing, he learned from them the exact time the star had appeared.
Smiling at his own trickery, he sent them to Bethlehem, saying,
"Go and search diligently for the child.
And when you have found him, bring me word."
so that I may also go and pay him homage.
Not so wise after all, were we?
Oh, we didn't realize it at the time.
But Herod set us up.
Bring me word that I might pay him homage?
There was no way he was going to welcome any king that would replace him.
When do leaders ever acquiesce to change that will disrupt their hold on power?
Lo, how a rose are blooming from tender stem has sprung of Jesse's lineage coming, as saints of old have sung. It came a flood bright amid the cold of winter, when half spent was the night. Herod, a king so sinful, hatred deep in his soul, jealously plotting evil, all things in his control. He sent the Magi searching to find that rose a-blooming, to crush it with his might. Love breaking forth in wonder shone brightly in that light, and leading the Magi onward, guiding them through the night, a mystery to uncover amid the cold of winter, when half spent was
heard the king, the Magi set out.
And there ahead of them went the star that they had seen in the east.
A welcome talisman. They followed the star.
Followed the star until it stopped over the place where the child was.
When the Magi saw that the star had stopped,
They were overwhelmed with joy.
Well, it wasn't quite as simple as that.
In reality, it wasn't just one giant, luminous celestial body.
It was the subtle movement of planets intersecting constellations.
But we have the knowledge to read the shifting palette of the night sky.
The celestial movement, though hidden to most, is clear to us.
And when the planetary evolving resolved, our journey was at an end. Or so we thought.
Now, out of the night, new as the dawn, into the light, this child, innocent child, soft as a fawn, this child is born, one small heart, one pair of eyes, one work of art. Here in my arms there he lies, trusting and warm, blessed this morn. Now, out of the night, new as the dawn, into the light, this child, innocent child, soft as a fawn, this child is born. One small heart, one pair of eyes, one work of art. Here in my arms he lies, trusting and warm, blessed this morn.
Entering the house in Bethlehem, they saw the child with his mother Mary.
And they knelt down and paid him homage.
Then, opening their treasure chests, they offered him gifts.
Gifts of gold,
Frankincense,
And myrrh.
The gifts were the easy part.
Precious, to be sure.
But there was one gift we failed to offer.
We may be readers of the stars,
But we were unable to read our own hearts.
And that is the gift we failed to offer.
What child is this who laid to rest on Mary's lap is sleeping, whom angels greet with anthems sweet, while shepherds watch are keeping? This the angels sing, is Christ God's holy offering. Haste, haste your praise to bring, the babe, the child of Mary. Bring gifts of incense, gold, and myrrh. Come join in jubilation. The holy child, though meek and mild, has come with God's celebration. Raise, raise a song on high. The mother sings her lullaby. Joy, joy, for Christ is born, the babe, the child of Mary. What light will break the darkest night and fill our hearts with yearning for peace and justice throughout the world, to end all hatred and warring? Light, light from heaven shine, a gentle, sweet caressing, and light, light within us.
And having been warned in a dream not to return to Herod, the Magi left for their own country by another road.
They must have ridden like the wind, seeking to get home as fast as possible to avoid the wrath of a cruel king.
And what shall we learn from their journey, their gifts, their flight?
Gifts of the Magi by Frederick Buechner. The gifts that the Magi brought to the manger in Bethlehem cost them plenty, but seem hardly appropriate to the occasion. Maybe they were all they could think of for the child who had everything? In any case, they set them down, the gold, frankincense, the myrrh, worshipped briefly, and then returned to the east where they had come from. It gives you pause to consider how, for all their great wisdom, they overlooked the one gift that the child would have been genuinely pleased to have someday. And that was the gift of themselves. Oh, I'm supposed to introduce the hymn. But it was really good effect, wasn't it? Stop it. Cliff Airy has written a new hymn for us to sing. And I'm going to tell the folks back in the back that 5 is what we're going to need if these folks are to sing along. So if you would push the light number 5. As you learn it, they'll start singing it, but as you learn it, please sing along. 1, 2, 3. In the Bleak Midwinter by Christina Rossetti. In the bleak midwinter, frosty wind made known. Earth stood hard as iron, waters like a stone. Snow had fallen, snow on snow, snow on snow. In the bleak midwinter long ago. Angels and archangels may have gathered there. Cherubim and seraphim thronged the midnight air. But the mother only, in her maiden bliss, worshipped the beloved with a kiss. What can I offer, poor as I am? If I were a shepherd, I would bring a lamb. If I were a wise one, I would do my part. But what can I offer? All my heart.
Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let earth receive her King. Let every heart prepare him room. And heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing. Joy to the world, the Savior reigns. Let all their songs employ. What fields and floods, what hills and plains. Repeat the sounding joy, repeat the sounding joy. Repeat the sounding joy. Joy to the world, it's Christmas time. Let's all throw a part. Sing God a song of love that fills the world with peace. Make music in your heart. Make music in your heart. Make music in your heart. Now this is the part that we always have everybody help us out, right? So we need you to stand up. I want you to do what I ask you to do, and I know you can do it. I got faith in you. So you're gonna say what I say. You ready? So here we go. You all know what to do. I say joy, 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 joy.
Joy, 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 joy.
Joy, joy, joy.
Joy, joy, joy.
Ooh, that was pretty good. That was real good. Okay, put your hands together for me like this. Come on. I'm so gotta say it like you really mean it, okay? I want you to put a little something in it. So I want you to say, Jesus. Now we're gonna have the men say some things. Now men, I need some bass. I want you to really give it all you got. You ready? I want you to say, Jesus, we're glad you're here. Jesus, we're glad you're here. Only the men. Jesus, we're glad you're here. One more time. Jesus, we're glad you're here. Okay, ladies, when they're saying that, you're gonna be in the middle, right? So they're saying, Jesus, we're glad you're here. That's right. Jesus, we're glad you're here. That's right. Oh, ladies. Okay, so you ready? We're gonna do this thing all together. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, men. Jesus, we're glad you're here. Ladies. That's right. Louder, men. Come on. We're glad you're here. Ladies. That's right. Jesus. No music. Glad you're here. That's right. Jesus. Come on. We're glad you're here. That's right. Jesus. Hands together. Come on. We're glad you're here. Women. That's right. Jesus. We're glad you're here. That's right. Jesus. We're glad you're here. That's right. Joy to the world, the Lord has come. He has come. Are you glad he's here? Yeah. Thank God for Jesus. Thank God for Jesus.
Thank God. I'm about to offer you a Christmas blessing, but before I do, let me invite you to offer the ministry of imagination, creativity, and the arts a blessing too. Its manifestation today includes the Logos readers, who are Terry Thompson, Andrea Welnick, Jan Barnes, Ashley Meredith, Sharon Love, and Nina Thompson. It also includes the Oikos Jazz Ensemble vocalists Kim Fuller Barnes, Jordan Patterson and Ariana Airy, Carol Beth True on piano, Glenn Smith on bass, Dave True percussion, Tim Osick on trumpet, and Cliff Airy sax. If you want to give more than hand praise to them, in the narthex you will find baskets designed to receive whatever gift you might want to give toward future such programs. If you're giving a check, please make it payable to FCCWG with MICA, Micah, in the memo line. If you prefer giving electronically, you'll find a QR code on the table just outside the center doors. Thank you. Oh, 2 others I forgot to mention. Mark Metcalf is running our live stream. And Andrew Kramer is sound. We, of course, are not the first to retell the story. You can be seated. That's okay. We are not the first to retell the story of the Magi. Ours all bear women's voices, but the poet Jan L. Richardson considered a while back what our story would say if we thought seriously that the Magi had included women. I encourage you to do so, because here's an excerpt from her poem, Wise Women Also Came. Wise women also came. The fire burned in their wombs long before they saw the flaming star in the sky. They walked in shadows, trusting the path would open under the light of the moon. Wise women also came, and they brought useful gifts. Water for labor's washing, fire for warm illumination, a blanket for swaddling. Wise women also came, at least 3 of them, holding Mary in the labor, crying out with her in the birth pangs, breathing ancient blessings into her ear. Wise women also came, and they went, as wise women always do, home a different way. Safe home safe home to you, and Merry Christmas.